I'm Dolores. I love to shop, but I'm out of control. My problem is that I like too many things, and it's hard for me to let go. I think I'm a shopper and a hoarder.
I'm Arthur, and I'm Dolores' husband. The current condition of our home is that every room is full. I mean, if you come into the entrance and you look to your left is the living room. It's full. You look to the right, and the dining room is full. You go straight ahead to the kitchen, it's full. You go to the family room, it's full. You go up the stairs if you can, there's stuff on the stairs. The 3 bedrooms up there are full, so every room is full. And the garage. She doesn't like to stay in the house because of the condition of the house.
Where have you been? No, we have to elbow. How are you?
How are
What
you,
doing?
Stephanie? I love, love, love to shop.
What are you looking for today? We got tons of jewelry over there.
Well, you know me, I'm
Jewelry.
first with the jewelry.
I know you like the jewelry. But here, look, pearl clips. Pearls are big again. Look at these.
My favorite thing to buy is jewelry. That's my weakness. These are good.
Okay. Keep your pile over here like always.
I love my clothes.
Orange is 25 off and green is half off.
Oh my
And
God.
there's yellow. You love yellow.
I love my shoes. I get a high when I go shopping, especially if it's on sale. And this is what, half?
Yeah, 75, not half, 75 off.
I get very excited. This is
That's
nice.
the
I'm
word I
gonna
was
get
looking for.
this.
Oh, that's nice.
And I buy it, whether I need it or not. I want no shopping bag.
Oh, really?
Arthur's gonna see it.
Tell me you went to the grocery store and you got some toiletries. That's what I say.
I have spent several $100,000 over the years on my stuff. It made me happy. I don't regret it.
She'll go into stores, see something she likes, and she'll buy it and bring it home
Arthur, are you home?
and hide it. And it's led to this current condition.
I'm Jenny, and Dolores is my mom. I think my mom is a hoarder. I feel like she's caused the situation, but she doesn't want to be around it. It's like she loves these possessions, but she's also resents them as well.
We've lived in this house for 41 years. This is my dream house. It was always picture perfect. I would always entertain, have my friends over, and had beautiful dinners for Christmas. I was always a perfectionist. I put my house before myself.
Early on, Dolores didn't have any of those tendencies as far as collecting things and, overbuying and purchasing. She was pristine. I mean, her house, you could eat off the floors, everything was in order.
I'm Artie, and I'm Dolores' oldest child. My house growing up, my mom was like a neat freak. So she would just always want everything in order, and she was all about keeping her house nice and neat.
I remember my mom picking up lint from the carpet. Everything had to be perfect, picture perfect.
The problem that we currently have didn't start until probably 25 years being in the current house. In other words, she's probably been doing it for the last 10 to 12 years.
Arthur would like me to get rid of everything. Arthur would get very mean with me and tell me he's going to leave. If the house is not in order, he can't live like this anymore. He would say, I'm going to Texas. I'm going to move in with Artie. I said, fine, do that. If that's what you want. The more Arthur would get angry with me, I would go shopping more. And I knew that would upset him by me not having the house in order. All the stuff in the house is payback.
As far as I'm concerned, you can go into that house and throw everything out. Everything. Everything. Nothing in there is mine. Nothing.
I feel like my dad's been put through a lot. She's the one who did it, and the victim's my dad. It's been torture for him.
I think that my dad really doesn't know how to handle her, and I think it's hurting their marriage tremendously. If my mom's not willing to clean up the house, I think that my dad is gonna have no other choice but to leave.
The problem of the hoarding has to be addressed and has to be fixed. And if Dolores doesn't change her habits, I really don't know what our future will be.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We're here, big team, because we've got a big job inside this house. We are gonna spend the entire day today earning your trust. And we want you feeling good about this and feeling comfortable about it. We have enough people to help that we can actually get this done. Guys, you ready to go?
Ready.
All right, let's do it.
Do it.
So we just had a really good morning meeting. I've set the plan, and we're all very clear on what our roles are gonna be today. Dolores in the house with the organizers, and me and Artie and the cleaners in the garage, and we're gonna bang out the whole first floor, and we're gonna bang out the garage, and everybody's gonna be happy.
No, just leave that there.
That did not happen. 5 minutes in, Dolores gets distracted with the garage. Hey, Dolores. Oh,
No, you see what happened?
hold up.
No.
Dolores immediately leaned down, put her hand on something, and had to touch it. So, what is your theory right here? What are we doing?
This is yesterday's keys.
That's a bag of sand.
Yeah.
And from the very first minute, we're just watching Dolores pick.
See this? This is Christmas.
Okay, we're gonna sort all of that
Yeah.
for you over at the tables.
Dolores.
What, huh?
You're supposed to be inside.
Yes, I know. I just have to
You
show
can't
them.
look at all this stuff.
We're gonna pull it out for you, and we're gonna let you sort it. We saw immediately what Arthur and the family was telling us about. She is unable to stay focused even for 60 seconds. I need you inside telling the girls
Yes.
what to do.
I'll go out.
So I need you to trust me to get this empty. This is not gonna go in the dumpster, okay?
This is exactly what happens. Anytime you try to get rid of stuff, she starts looking in every bag and tries to keep everything there. It's the same damn thing.
I see.
Look, the same thing. Look
Just
all the
leave
stuff
these
she's
two
got.
boxes there.
I got it. I'll pull them to the side.
Yeah.
No, because I don't need anything.
It's unbelievable.
So we got to interrupt this process.
Oh, yeah. This has to stop.
All right, so the girls are waiting on you at the front
All
door.
right. All right.
And nope, don't want to go to the garage. I'll get all this. I got a bunch of people that can help me with this.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
throw it out.
All right.
All right, if you see this row right here, this is from the garage, and that's a lot of mouse poop, right? And it's really just this row here, but it's pretty saturated with both poop and
Oh, yeah.
urine,
Yeah.
okay? Can I put this on the Dolores' commandments, which is anything covered in rat poop? There
Out.
you go.
Yeah.
You agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's this in here?
I don't know, but it's trash bags, so I think it's gonna be bad. So I would suggest letting it go, because it's covered in rat pee and poop.
Now, Dolores, you're going with your bare hands through stuff that's covered in mouse poop.
Throw it out.
There you go.
You've given us the okay. I'm gonna let you pick that top corner.
All right, now you're fiddling with things
Yeah,
again here,
no,
Dolores.
this all goes.
Okay, if it
All
goes,
this.
then you can leave it
Doing
alone.
great.
Yeah,
There you go.
this goes.
Okay.
I won't even tell you what this costs, these 4 things.
Dolores, I'm gonna be really blunt. If you want an empty house, you're gonna lose stuff that is important to you. Do you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Do you,
But
do you agree or do you care?
certain things I will not. Certain things I will not. Like these. These are very, very expensive,
Okay.
and I'll use them.
I'm just gonna really question, how important is this stuff versus clearing the house out for your grandkids?
Certain things are important.
What's more important? A fake gold plate or making space for your grandkids?
Some is my stuff.
Your stuff is more important than making space for the grandkids.
Probably.
You mean that? The stuff is more important?
Certain things, yes.
I'm Dr. David Tolan. I'm a clinical psychologist and a specialist in the study and treatment of hoarding disorder.
I was shocked. Jenny is standing right there, and that's got to be brutal to hear your mom say that. Jenny, you look like you're feeling something as you're listening to this. Tell me what's going on with you.
It's just a lot.
Tell me.
It's just a lot of stuff. Like, no one can use all this stuff, so it's just, I understand it's hard to make a decision on every single one, but we can't sit here and make a decision on every single piece.
We can't.
Or else we're never gonna get this house done.
Right.
We're only on the garage right now, so we need to move along a little bit.
But it's really going to require a tough choice from you, Dolores. I know that you put family first. And I think deep in your heart, you know that to be true as well. But I think right now your thinking has been clouded by this drug that's all around you, this clutter. I believe that deep in her heart, she really wants to get over this. At the same time, Dolores has been thrown into the middle of something huge and overwhelming, and she's doing what she can to feel a semblance of control.
You could do it. You have our support. You don't need this stuff.
I have to work with Dolores to try to understand the reasons why she hoards so that she can get better control over herself.
So please, we're begging you, please get rid of this stuff. Like, we're begging you, please.
I'm concerned about the pace that this is going at. Right now, Dolores still has to handle and look at every single item. How are you making the decision? If Dolores doesn't fundamentally change her behavior, all right, we're not really going to accomplish much. We can clean out the house, but if Dolores doesn't change, she's just going to fill it up again.
If we go at the pace we're going right now, we'll be lucky to finish downstairs. And that's just not enough for everybody. I need to get rid of some stuff, either trash, donate, or sell.
So Matt's question is, are you willing to let the organizers make some decisions about what stays and what goes without you having to look at every one of them?
But if you do that, then we can just move on with the other stuff too. Because we need to get to these other rooms, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So would that be okay with you, Dolores, to let other people go through some stuff for you instead of you having to do it all yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, good, Dolores. We need that.
Arthur.
Yeah, take it.
Kind of surprised how easily Dolores is saying okay. She's saying, yeah, go for it. And so we did. For the last 2 hours, we really cranked it out. We got a full team, we're going as fast as we can, and the reality is we have not put a dent in this house. I got 10 feet of white tile. That's it. I've got to clean 4 rooms tomorrow and get upstairs if I have any chance of saving this house. Day 4 is always tough. You really hope you're gonna finish, but I don't know if we're gonna finish. We've been cranking all morning. We're making really good progress upstairs, and we're about to fill our 10th dumpster, which is gonna put us over 25,000 pounds of trash in the last 3 days.
Donate.
Our pace has picked up considerably because Dolores got out of the house and let us work.
Donate.
Donate. All right, I like it. Got it.
Donate.
Donate.
Dolores is out front going through thousands of pieces of clothing. I would estimate probably 10,000 pieces of clothing are coming from upstairs. And my goal is to keep her doing that the rest of the day.
Donate.
But we are gonna be up to the very last second to finish this. We did it. We cleaned the upstairs and the downstairs. It was a slow start, but we really pulled it out at the end. We're getting ready to take the family in and show them all the work that we did.
Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
my goodness.
My house.
What do you think?
Great. Oh, my God.
My God.
Just
It's
beautiful.
just hard to believe. I haven't
Just
seen this
beautiful.
room in probably 10 years.
You know, it's always fun to see a family walk into a house they haven't seen in 20 years. And you could see the emotion immediately from everybody.
Jenny, how you feel?
Definitely brings back a lot of good memories.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
good memories in here too?
It's just hard to put into words. It's just really unbelievable. Like, I never thought that this would happen.
Oh, my God. It looks brand new.
Yeah, go on in.
It's unbelievable.
Oh,
Holy God.
Wow.
This is like a rebirth. I mean, this is just something that I never dreamed could happen. Never.
Arthur truly believes he's getting his life back. That's a really powerful thing to see.
Oh, my
Oh, my
God.
goodness.
Oh, my God. I haven't seen that granite in many moons. It was just astounding to see it totally clear the way I remembered it from many years ago. Now I'm very excited just to live a normal life.
This is absolutely a win. We finished the house. We got 25,000 pounds of trash out of here, and a family has got a chance of getting their life back.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Just beautiful.
How do you
So,
feel, dear?
Terrific.
Is this, now we're going to keep it this way, right?
That's right.
Right? It's not going to change.
Absolutely.
It's really important to recognize that this is not the end of the story. This is the beginning of the story. That we got them off to a good start, but now it's up to them.
I'll never forget any of you.
It's just amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing.
You said something to me in the garage today. You remember what you said?
There's no way to repay what you have done. All of you, the whole crew.
You folks did a great job yourselves. You worked your butts off this week, and it shows.
Open your house and open your hearts, and maybe you'll have a new life.
Is Dolores cured of hoarding? Not at all. The real work starts next week when Dolores has the urges to go shopping. The only way this house stays clean is if Dolores goes to therapy.
I'm going to make sure that she gets the help that she needs. I think this family needs to keep practicing setting limits, but if everybody does their part, I think we may be able to keep this problem away for good.
I am not going to hoard anymore. Absolutely not. And I promise to my husband and my children that this will not happen again. This is the beginning of the rest of my life, to live happily ever after.
I'm Billy Bob, and I'm a retired creative director. This is sulfite. I was born to shop. I used to be just happy with a few things, but the more neat things I got, the happier I got. And the happier I got, then I wanted to be more happier.
Here's Barbara Streisand. Looks just like her, too.
I love toys. They're funny, you know, they do all kinds of things. They're neat. And as soon as I get done with this today, I'm probably gonna go collect some more. Wanna go with me?
I'm June, I'm Billy Bob's wife. I don't let him bring it in. I'm working all day, and he just goes rummaging and shopping by himself.
Well, quite frankly, I snuck it in on her a little bit at a time. Every time she would come in and I would have something new, and I'd sit there, she'd go, "Where'd you have that?" I said, "Oh, I had it out in the garage."
If something's on sale, whether he needs it or he doesn't, he'll buy it. Any bargain he can get. Billy Bob loves bargains.
My name is April, and Billy Bob is my dad. I am very uncomfortable with the life that my dad's leading right now. His arthritis is so bad in his legs that he really can't walk very far. Just getting around, when all you have is pathways, I mean, you can't get through the house.
And I'm one of these kind of guys that I can't turn sideways because I'm the same size sideways as I am forward. I'm a big man who cuts a wide path.
He's fallen down a couple times, which is really hard for me because I can't pick Billy Bob up.
It's an absolute necessity. He needs to be able to get in and out of the house, to be able to move around, to be normal in his home. This is it. This is my final attempt to mend the relationship and to get him the help that he needs. I'm not gonna do it again.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We are here this morning to help Billy Bob and his family restore functionality to his home. I'm Darnita L. Payton. I'm a life management specialist. We have the 1-800-GOT-JUNK crew and some professional organizers here to help us today. We also have Billy, an online auctioneer, who's going to help Billy Bob sell some of his things. So, Bill, if you can tell us a little bit about that process.
Sure. Billy Bob, you know, our goal here is to get you the maximum amount of money by exposing it to a worldwide audience and get you some extra cash so you can use it for some great things.
So, Billy Bob, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
My name is Dr. Robin Zazio. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, and I specialize in compulsive hoarding and OCD. Is everybody ready to get started?
Let's do it. Yes.
Okay, let's go.
You think this one's worth anything, Billy Bob?
I don't know. I think you should put all the games in one pile and let Bill decide how he's going to group them together to
I think
sell
that's a
that
great
kind of
idea.
stuff.
There are a handful of items that look like they could have some decent collectible value. I can't say that we've had a wow moment where we've pulled something out of a box and gone, holy cow.
I want to keep that. This is a talking mirror.
Will you use it and talk to it?
I can talk to myself.
Okay, how about Mr. M&M?
It's M&M. I want to keep that.
Paul Bunyan.
I want to keep that.
Book on ghosts?
Yeah.
How about the rest of the stuff in here? Can it go?
This goes to a game.
Will we ever be able to find the game?
This goes to a
Hey,
game.
now, Corey, come here for a second.
Let me hold your key.
What do you think about your dad keeping a talking mirror and a Fisher-Price flashlight?
I really don't think there's a need for it. I'm just trying to keep my cool and not let everything boil.
I'm keeping it.
Why?
It's Hot Wheel. It's mine.
Tell me what you're thinking, Corey.
It's frustration. I mean, it's just we're working to get the stuff out. Keep the, you know, it's. I'm cool. I'm cool for a minute.
We've got to get rid of this stuff.
Huh?
We got to get rid of this stuff.
We're gonna get rid of it, honey, but we're gonna do it the best way. Bill's deciding what he's gonna take. Everything else, I'm gonna sell.
He changed the entire plan. Initially, he said 90% would go, and then he said, well, I didn't mean it would go in these next few days. I meant it would go sometime in the future.
I mean, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but a lot of your things are not worth much.
We said we were gonna get the stuff out there and then we were gonna sort it.
Like, he thinks there's value to every single thing. There's stuff he's pulling out of boxes he don't even know what it is. I don't understand it. I don't understand the mentality, and I'm very, very frustrated.
We're gonna get rid of stuff. I'm sorry, but you can be mad, but you're
I
just
don't
gonna
think
be...
I recommend that, but you can do what you want.
Oh, what do you mean? You don't recommend it?
Exactly what I said. Did I stutter?
Hey.
Don't look at me in that tone.
Can you talk to me?
Leave me the alone for 10 minutes.
Okay. You know how badly this is hurting your children. You have to know this. You have to know this is killing them inside to see their mother living like this.
I ain't gonna put up with them threatening, Mom.
Huh?
I ain't gonna put up with that man threatening me.
Honey, I know that's what you're upset about, but he's not gonna do anything. He just talks. Been with him a long time, and I've never
Guys
been
are totally
afraid.
pissing me off now. Now we're at that point. Now we've reached it.
You know what? That fat mother.
You guys made a mistake. The answer is not get the thing done in 2 days by throwing everything away.
I did not throw anything away that didn't need to be thrown away. I think that your thought process as to what is valuable and what isn't valuable is a little bit demented.
I don't care if my perspective seems demeaning to other people. I have a plan, I have a goal. The way that this is going to come down is the first thing that I need somebody to do is to go upstairs and staple the insulation back up on the roof. After that, I need the stuff that's in the middle aisle to be hauled out of there. Then I need the area swept.
I'm not sure we're here to sweep your attic.
Would you let me speak? When we get done with that, you guys ain't gonna like this, but the stuff that I'm gonna keep is going back upstairs in the middle aisle. I don't care what any of you got to say about it. This is not your show. This is the Billy Bob Show, and that's the way it's gonna be from now on.
We only have a couple days to get this house in order, so when Billy Bob changes the entire plan, which is basically sabotaging what we're here to do, it's really upsetting. June, where's your voice in this? Because I'm not hearing that you have a voice.
We just need to back off for a while and take things a little more slowly. But he is going to get rid of it.
I'm doing what I said I'm going to do. Those that don't want to follow the plan, you are excused.
We can't have the Billy Bob Show. We have a set plan. That's setting him up for failure. We can't do that.
Goodbye.
Right now, he's not ready to listen to anybody.
We have to be heard, and we have to be respected, too.
I agree.
It's a two-way street.
Well, you know, the reality is his plan hasn't worked as to date.
And our goal is still the same. We want
Yeah.
him to be able to move around in his home.
Yeah.
He could have done it, he would have done it.
He's always in control, and if he's not in control, he freaks out.
He thinks
So,
he's in control. Today,
in his mind-
today he's not going to have that. We can't allow it.
Okay, where's Benita?
Darnita.
Whatever. The 800 guys are coming with me upstairs to remove the junk that's in the middle of the aisle.
No, they're not.
You're excused. You can go home. I don't need you anymore.
You know, when Billy Bob feels that he's losing control, he likes to bark at people and control everything. That's fine, but they're under what I do.
Get off my property. Goodbye.
Guys.
Goodbye.
Don't. So he barks and he expects us to acquiesce, and that's not how we do things.
Goodbye.
That's fine. If I go, they go with me.
Go.
So, fellas, being mean doesn't get your house cleaned. He can't come waving his cane telling us what we are and are not going to do.
Right, I understand that.
If he wants to welcome us back onto the property, he'll make the decisions, but we have a plan laid out that we have to work within.
We've got an entire tent full of stuff that their house can't hold.
That has to come back in if a
let me go talk to
decision
him
is
and
not
then
made.
tell him that, all right?
Works for me.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
You need to go downstairs and talk to them. We cannot run the show.
Our goal has never changed. We want to make sure that you can walk freely, roll freely through your home. So are you going to work with us?
Let's get this stuff going.
After being banished from the property, Billy Bob and I had our come to Jesus moment. Everything's back on track.
Where's Billy Bob?
I think he's in his room.
Excuse me? Anybody get along with their father 100%? No. You have disagreements, and it's over with. What's in there?
Empty.
This one goes.
He gave it away.
What is that?
That's a bobblehead.
You can part with this.
I don't know if I can.
Right.
Yes, you can.
Here, let's have Bill look at it.
Gone. Bye-bye. What was this?
Pez dispensers from the 50s when they first started to produce them. Those are pretty collectible. It's probably $1,000 to $1,200 worth of stuff packed into the van here that we felt like we could really take and sell.
I actually want to keep that.
Dad, you got so many stools. Seriously, please let it go.
Whatever.
Okay, go, take it.
Don't
Thank
bother
you.
me. I'm trying to work here.
Thank you. I feel really good about the progress.
It's out of here.
And he's promised me also that no more is coming in the house. So I gotta leave, okay? But I am really proud of you.
Okay,
You've done amazing.
There's no question that Billy Bob has made hundreds and hundreds of decisions once he was able to sit down and work. Hopefully going forward, he will see the need to continue on with therapy and understand that it truly is a mental health condition.
We can eat at the dining room table, and she's been looking forward to having that space opened up.
Now I can have room to do something instead of trying to maneuver around and go through a little goat path.
I know I can proceed with the ramp going up the side and get the wheelchair in and out. I needed to do what I did, and we did it. Cut. Bye.
I'm Meryl, and I'm a hoarder, a saver, a squanderer. I've overdone it a little bit. Now it's overtaking my life.
I'm Kevin. I'm Mel's husband. The inside of my house is a mess. I've tried to clean it up a couple of times, and I got more flack than I wanted to deal with. So I just basically, okay. Some people would say, how can you deal with her? I love her, I really do, and I want to spend the rest of my life with her. But she has to throw stuff out. There's no ifs or buts about it. She has to throw stuff out.
I woke up one morning to reality and said, I better get some help in here. It didn't hurt that we had some people asking us to get rid of the hoard as well.
If we don't clean the house, the code enforcement They can evict us out of our own home, and they can have us pay for the clean out.
This hoard has really precluded us from doing a lot, and I don't wish this on anyone.
I'm Sharon. I'm Meryl's sister-in-law. Meryl is a hoarder. This really, I think, started after her mother died. And I think that was the impetus that really made her feel like both her parents were gone now, and she had to hold on to this stuff to keep that part of her alive.
Oh, great. No, that doesn't fit in there. 90% of her stuff is down in my basement, including paperwork, lyrics that she wrote because she was a singer, all kinds of things. I have everything. And I will admit, I'll be the first to admit, I could not bear to part with many of those things. Even her hair curlers, I would smell them and smell like her. And I didn't want to get rid of them. We could still function up here on the first floor, and then slowly but surely, I have lymphedema. It started to get bad, and before I knew it, you know, I wasn't able to climb stuff anymore. I wasn't able to put things away anymore. I wasn't able to do stuff. In 2008, I needed to sit every, 15 minutes every 2 hours. And the trial court said, nah, you have to be in totally good health to do this job. So, bye. I must say, I hoard clothes. I have mounds and mounds and mounds and piles of clothes. I'd come home with bags and bags, and how did I feel when I got home with that? I felt like Christmas had come. I felt snuggly wuggly, and it was really good. It was sort of a high, you know, it was like a high that chocolate gives you. But it doesn't last. $100,000. That's not including the mortgage on the house. And a second mortgage on the house.
We live paycheck to paycheck. If I was out of work for 2 weeks, we would just be like a funnel, just going straight down the tubes.
Over the years, my husband and I tried to step in and help them out financially, a considerable amount of money at different points.
The second mortgage, lovely. Oh, and it's late.
And, you know, it sort of became where we realized it was not helping their situation. It wasn't changing it. Meryl called me desperate. It was like Thanksgiving, and it was really cold, and her heat didn't work. And so she wanted a pretty considerable lump sum that she told me she had found a de-hoarding agency, and she was going to hire them.
I said, I gotta get rid of this hoard because they're trying to kick our asses out of the house. I need 15 grand. Can you at least just give us that?
And so we gave them that money. And come to find out, she didn't use that money to de-hoard the house.
My brother and I had a big blowout on text. We went back and forth, and things were said and things weren't said. My brother and I have been estranged now for about 3 years. We haven't talked. We haven't seen each other.
I had a long talk with Meryl about a week ago, and, you know, and she was starting to tell me about things she's hoping to find and then keep. The list was getting a little long, and I was pretty adamant with her that, you know, this is your chance. This is your last chance, Meryl. If you don't take this and really clear that out, you're done.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm Corey Chalmers, an extreme cleaner that specializes in biohazard and hoarding. Meryl, how are you doing so far?
I'm still upright.
That's good.
Little anxious, little excited.
Good. That's to be expected. If you weren't, I would say something's wrong.
Our goal is not to get rid of everything.
Right.
It's to get rid of all of the extraneous stuff that is making your house unlivable.
We're going to be pushing you pretty hard, but at the end of the day, it's because we want you to have a safer house. Your family wants you to have a safer house.
What we don't want is for code enforcement to come in, decide what they're going to take,
and then
put a lien on the house, throw you guys out, and then you've got a whole other problem on your hands.
Yes.
I'm concerned we only have a short window, and this week she's turning 60, and it's the beginning of a new decade, but it's a new life. I feel like it's a fortuitous moment, and I really want to remind her, and I'm blunt and going to be the pusher, saying, we want you to focus on is the relationship, the memories. We have pictures at our house we can give you that maybe you
Not
need.
of the memories I have.
Well,
sorry.
But I want you to focus on the relationship that you and Kevin can have when you can sit down together. Our family can be together in your house.
I know. That has nothing to do with that, though. A couple of VHSs ain't gonna do any of that. Don't worry about it. Just a couple.
I'm just a little concerned about us moving forward.
I would add on to that because, Aunt Meryl, I know I can sense the tension that's coming up in your voice. I understand, and I want you to know we're leading with compassion of, like my mom was saying, the difference between things and the difference between things that truly embody who you want to be moving forward.
Yes, but you have to understand it's okay to have some things. I don't want to have nothing. I want to have a few memories that I can hand and hold, and those few memories are not going to take up a lot of space. They'll probably take up a box.
So we're off to a great start because we're all on the same page. Corey, what's our plan?
We're going to bring things out under the tents and stuff for right now to start sorting, start learning what you think of things, how you make decisions, so that we can kind of build off that to make a bigger game plan. Any other questions?
Nope.
All right, well, let's get started.
Okay.
All right.
What's the percentage that you and Dr. Zazio talked about earlier?
A very large percent.
Uh-huh.
Very like 96-ish, 7-ish.
90, yeah.
Okay.
You picked the middle number, 95 to 97, but I'm happy with 96.
Okay.
So think about that. 96 out of 100 items that are going to come across this table, you need to say,
Get rid
let
of
go.
it. Yes. My husband says yes. I'm not really crazy about it. Okay. That we can get rid of.
Oh, perfect. Trash.
What are you doing with this?
This was my mother's, so this is gonna be a little tough. I don't need it. I just want to say goodbye, that's all. Okay.
Have you said goodbye to your mom?
And I'll never be able to say goodbye to her completely. I'll always miss her, always. But
Oh, of course, of course.
just wish she was still here.
We know that there are a lot of Meryl's mom's items in the home. So there's a lot more to come. There are going to be some difficult decisions to make. I'm really worried the process may slow down. If this is something that you feel connects you to her, it's okay to keep it. You're doing really good. Isn't she doing good?
She is.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, then
I'm glad you took a moment, and I'm glad that you could get real with this.
I'm glad
and feel what you needed to feel.
Yep, I'm good.
Your kitchen feels pretty open, by the way, I must say.
Does it really? Without that
You
in
wanna
it,
see
I
it?
bet it really does.
You want to see it real quick?
Yeah.
This can do one of two things. It can make a hoarder feel very exposed and scared, but it can also make them feel very happy. And we need to see where she's at in this process.
Holy crap. Oh my God. Oh.
Well, I'm feeling really proud that that Meryl has made so much
Ditto.
progress and that there's space. But at the same time, it really makes me refocus like what was underneath everything. And now it's dirty and I don't want people I love living.
Well, they're very good. They do clean.
Like
they do
this.
the best they can at cleaning.
You're missing the
place.
point. Listen to what she's saying. She's
How it got to
referencing
this point,
what
you
you
mean?
were living in.
Right.
I'm very uncomfortable being in here by the dirt, and I don't want you living that way.
I know you
So
do.
I want you to live in a clean place.
'cause you deserve that.
I know, I should. You're right.
I am very proud of my wife, what she did today. I'm just seeing what the repercussions is tonight when everything settles in her mind, and see what tomorrow brings. If she's the same high-spirit person as she was today. I'm hoping or praying that she is.
Oh, that's the one! Oh!
What?
The yellow one, the yellow one.
What is it?
This is the first picture when I went out with Kevin on a date, you guys. Kevin took this of me.
You guys, let's stop. She's having a hard time breathing, so let's not kick up any more dust. Unfortunately, keeping Meryl in the middle of everything where she feels like she's in more control ended up being a detriment because she breathed in a lot of the dust that we were kicking up and she started to have a hard time breathing.
Yep, how do we do that then?
So we had to take a break, get our set medic on it, and give her some oxygen. Tomorrow, we're gonna have to be a little more careful. So we're gonna check in with her first thing and see how she's feeling. We have to be very mindful that she is in poor health.
Meryl, I found something really important.
Oh, gosh.
Look at this.
Whose is that?
Oh, my God. It's your dad's. That we don't want underneath piles of junk, right? He served our country. So I'm glad I found that one. That one's important.
It is very important.
What does this mean to you, Meryl?
My poor dad, he died so young, at 48. He never got to enjoy his grandchildren, never got to enjoy anything, but I'm so glad that we have this as at least something, you know.
Yep.
This is very nice because I forgot, that's right, Daddy, yeah, Daddy served all right. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Wow.
For the past few days since I've been here, it's been all about laughs and smiles and hugs and support. And I'm curious, Sharon, how you feel about the financial investment that did not go the direction that it was supposed to.
Frustrated. And I was shocked when I pulled out the folder, and it was 2.5 years that we paid their mortgage, and then we finally said,
enough is enough.
Yeah. You were given money that was going to the cleanup. What about that piece?
She gave us a big check. She gave us a $12,000 check or whatever it was. She did. We intended to use it just for that. And then they were saying it was going to cost even beyond that. And I said, oh my God, you know, so.
$12,000 to filling up your house.
Yeah, but it was already full at that point. It wasn't really, we didn't spend it on any more hoarding stuff.
Sharon, I'm watching your body language and I can actually hear your breathing get harder.
Yeah.
And I can see you getting really tense.
I'm getting uncomfortable talking about all this, and I'd like to stop.
Sharon wants to fix things. She doesn't want to dwell on things, and she just wants to move on once they're fixed. Emotionally, there was a lot going on for her.
I still don't think she really, gets the message. There is an excuse for everything.
Oh my God, that's worth money. That's worth money.
Okay. I feel like we're back at day one.
Yeah, I know. I don't like, well, that's because I'm getting inundated. It's not working for me.
Would you rather people not give you stuff to sift? Because I feel like right now, it's looking like the 2 other bedrooms are going to stay hoarded by the end of the day tomorrow. That seems to be the update around here.
Well, the way I'm looking at it right now is it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be able to use a lot of it anymore, and I'm not going to be able to do much anymore. I don't think we're going to get through them all anyway.
Tomorrow we have a big checkoff list. So we need to finish the master bedroom, we need to rip all the carpeting out of the living room and get that wood floor exposed. We need to get down into the laundry room, make that functional, and we need to clean up the den, which is where her cable access and things are that she really needs to get in. So there's a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it.
So, first time ever in 21 years have I seen and heard of somebody in the middle of the night get up and box things up and throw them in the dumpster.
Yes, I did.
So that is quite impressive.
Very
Okay?
nice.
Never have I heard of anybody actually initiate, which is such a good sign because when we leave, that's what you're going to have to continue to do depending on what's
Right.
left over.
Yep,
okay?
I know.
So we're ready to move forward.
Okay.
I say we get at it.
Yes.
Okay?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Home sweet home. Ooh.
Holy moly.
It's a real kitchen.
Look at these counters.
Wow.
Walking into the house, I just visualized all this weight coming off of Meryl's shoulders.
It's free. Magnificent.
I was excited for them. I was just truly excited.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh,
Meryl,
Meryl, look
wonderful.
at
Wow.
Oh my God.
Look at it. It's
Look at this.
beautiful.
Wow.
Oh my God, that's so wonderful.
So inviting.
So that's a new bed for you, Meryl.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. So do you want to know a number on what we got rid of?
Yes, I do. I do.
Because you were so good at letting us remove stuff, you let go of 15 tons. So
That
think
is-
about that.
That is unbelievable.
You guys are going to be a little disoriented for a while, okay? So we have aftercare lined up, as you know. I have an appointment already scheduled for you, and our aftercare coordinator will be working on an organizer so that you can get the rooms that have not been completed, completed. Okay?
Wonderful.
You know, my husband wasn't with us, but he was in spirit, and he sent you this birthday card. And he wants you to know how incredibly proud he is of you, and he can't wait to come and see the house and
Yay!
and be
That would
here
be
in the home
wonderful.
with you.
Thank you. I'm glad. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's wonderful. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, thank you. Dear Meryl, it's a new day, a new year, and the possibilities are endless. Hope it's as amazing as you. Happy birthday. Congrats on emptying out the place. I'm proud of you taking this on. Love, Marshall. I love my brother. I'm hoping that this mends all the fences a little bit, and then we can start moving forward, and it's going to be, like a brand new day.